KKK! Hang on, maybe I can
The
find some...
Ku Klux Klan?
Yeah, fuck it, let's open on that.
Okay.
Why'd you say that like a Scooby-Doo villain?
I don't know, you said KKK.
Oh, yes, I guess I did. Oh, is that why you said that? Yeah. I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we're ready? Okay, here we go. Did you see that they're gonna make the next
Shaggy is black.
Shaggy's black! Which isn't outrageous, but why?
I think it's a little outrageous. I don't understand why they have to change. Like, you want to make Velma a lesbian, like, whatever, I guess. Why is now suddenly a core member of the cast a different ethnicity than it has been for, like, 60 years?
The way it was explained to me was that black people smoke a lot of weed, and Shaggy's a pothead.
White people smoke a lot of weed.
I was gonna say, like, all people smoke a lot of weed. Why? I don't know.
I feel like that's more racist than anything.
I know! That's why I was like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Look at how terrified we are. Oh, never mind, now we're determined. Yeah, no, I didn't understand that in the slightest. And, you know, welcome back to Ghostbusters, everybody, where we're talking about race. It's getting darker down here.
This way.
Where the fuck? Is this the sewer? It's like a Jack and Dexter environment. I hope you guys stay to the end of the episode. We have another treat for you.
It probably goes without saying, but this is very special.
It's a very impromptu decision, to be honest.
Yeah, I hadn't planned it like the fucking skull shots, but... Are you thinking about it? Are you?
It's funny, yeah.
It's gonna be great, but you gotta wait till the ending. Who are you people, and why are you going through me like last week's Taco Bell?
Have you seen...
So it's not steam, not more...
Hold on a second, what was I even gonna say?
Jesus Christ.
Blade Runner 2047.
The new one or the old one?
The new one.
Yeah,
The new one's 2047.
With Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. It's been a while, but yeah.
I just watched it recently. I had been putting off watching it because I really...
Don't like remakes?
thing went off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. You pulled it out even. I thought you were going to go find it.
Oh, I didn't even realize it had turned blue.
I had been putting it off because I really liked the original and I felt like it wasn't going to be good. It's a little ecto. But I was pleasantly surprised. Hold on, I'll continue that thought after we view this model car. Circa 1987, created as part of the merchandising flood that followed the Ghostbusters' initial success, this remote-controlled Ecto-1 was a favorite among the fans. Judging from its occasional twitching and wheel spinning, this particular car seems to have had a run-in with a low-level possessing spirit who has somewhere else to be.
What? Ghost control, remote control car? That's just what it was meant for. Anyway, you were saying?
Okay, so have you seen the original Blade Runner?
With Harrison Ford. It's been a long while, but yes.
Well, I have a love-hate relationship with this movie, and I will explain why that is. It really depends on which version you've seen, but I think the most widely known at this point is the final cut. And I hate the final cut. And the reason that I hate the final cut is because in the initial cut of Blade Runner, the story was about a man. If you haven't seen the movie, there's a man who is named Rick Deckard?
I don't remember.
Anyway, his name is Deckard. They just call him Deckard throughout the movie. But anyway, he's Harrison Ford, and he is a Blade Runner. And a Blade Runner is a special cop that hunts rogue replicants, which are androids made to look exactly like people, but they're basically slaves.
Ever heard of a synth before?
Yeah, they're Fallout 4 synths, basically. Fallout 4 just straight up pulled that whole concept from Blade Runner. But anyway, So that's his job, and he's like retired or he quit or something, but he's called back in to hunt these particularly dangerous replicants, led by Rutger Hauer. Rest in peace. He's dead. But over the course of the movie, he falls in love with this woman who is a replicant, it turns out. And so, like, in the original movie, the whole purpose, or I guess the point of the story was that this guy whose job it was to hunt and kill these replicants fell in love with one, and so it's just like, they're like just as human as everybody else or whatever.
So he becomes the railroad.
Yeah. But then, and I can't think of the director's name, he's really famous. He's the guy that made, like, Alien. What's that director's name?
Ridley...
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott, yeah.
Ridley Scott is like a jackass, and he's not actually good at making movies, and he's stupid. And so he took this like, masterpiece that he made, and then he took this dog shit movie that he made that he had extra footage of. And this movie was called Legend, and it has Tim Curry in it, and he plays Satan. But that's not really relevant.
It's not important. Don't worry about Satan.
What's important is that this movie is bad, Blade Runner's good. But he made a cut of this movie where he took footage from Legend of a unicorn.
What?
And he put it in Blade Runner. He put a unicorn in Blade Runner, and it is in a dream sequence where Deckard falls asleep and he dreams about a unicorn. Okay?
Okay.
And
was this like released to the public?
Yeah, this is like after it was in theaters. This is like the director's. It's the director's cut, basically.
Okay, weird.
So he released this, and then at the very end of the movie, there's this guy throughout the movie that makes little origami animals, and that's like his character trope.
Does he make a unicorn?
He makes a unicorn, and he puts it like on Rick Deckard's like doorstep.
Okay.
The indication, then, of course, being that he knows about Rick Deckard's dream. The indication then being that Rick Deckard is a replicant.
Okay. Doesn't that kind of ruin the whole
rest of the whole movie?
I was gonna say, doesn't that kind of defeat the entire movie?
It completely defeats the point of the movie. And so, like, Ridley Scott, you jackass. But so, like, yeah, you got a slime nose, by the way, remember.
Oh, I didn't realize they were portals. I thought they were something else.
But anyway, so I have been putting off watching Cyberpunk 2047 forever.
Cyberpunk 2047?
That's why I couldn't remember what it was called, because Cyberpunk 2077, and then there's Blade Runner 2047.
Well, they did come out mildly far away from each other.
Well, they did, but they have very similar names.
No, you're correct, yeah.
And also similar concept, because there's like androids, and then there's like cyborgs in Cyberpunk.
Oh shit, I never started my timer. Anyway, keep
Regardless, so I was like, they're gonna make it. They're just gonna come out and say it. They're gonna say Deckard is a replicant. They're gonna ruin my whole life. I love Blade Runner,
and this new one,
they're just gonna shit the bed on this.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
this is why you never.
I never watched it for that reason, and so I bit the bullet the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this movie. And bless their hearts, they didn't do that. They never
because they realized how it ruined it.
They never mentioned anything about Deckard being a replicant. And instead, it was just really, really good. It was like a perfect homage to the original. It was the same in that it was stark and beautiful and just boring as shit. And I loved it. I really liked it.
It bored you.
I love boring movies. Okay. I love boring movies. No, it's boring. Hey, look, there's Nico.
Ah.
That's Nico, right?
I don't know. It's your Switch.
Oh, it is by Swift.
Dipshit?
Yes, that would in fact be Nico.
I was gonna say, I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's funny. Anyway, I digress.
Is it?
I thought that it was really, really good.
That was a really long way to say that, but I appreciate it.
Well, I wanted to go into the background of because I
why you have been
love
avoiding
Blade
it.
Runner, and that movie now is like 10 years old almost, and I just have never watched it.
The new one or the old one?
The new one.
It's 10 years old?
I think it's rounding up. I think it was like, well, and that's an exaggeration, but I think it was like 2016, so that's, I guess, like 6 or 7 years ago now.
Oh god, I don't want to think about how the passage of time kills me.
But, yeah. So if you haven't seen that one, if you like really boring movies, that's a really good one to check out.
I really liked Manchester by the Sea, which is another, like, really boring movie. I don't think you would like it necessarily, but it's kind of the same thing where, like, not a lot happens, and it's really sad, and then it ends, you know?
Yeah. What is that? Because I know I've heard of it, I've never seen it.
Manchester by the Sea is a movie that I think is only on Amazon Prime. I think it's like one of their, originals or whatever the fuck they call it. And it focuses on the life of a man who, over the course of the film, you learn lived in Manchester by the Sea his entire life. He grew up with his older brother. And I don't remember their parent situation. I think their parent situation was like, it was fine, normal household, whatever. But he leaves Manchester by the Sea because his house burned down and it murdered his 2 small children, and his wife divorced him right after that because it was kind of his fault. He was drinking and with his friends, and his wife can't have central air on in the house because it destroys her sinuses. So they heat their entire house by a fireplace. So he's done drinking with his friends, and his wife kicks them all out because it's like 2 in the morning. So he's like, well, fuck, I'm gonna put another log on the fire before I leave because I want another beer, and we're out of beer. So he puts another log on the fireplace, and then leaves, and when he comes back, his house is burned down, his wife's outside crying, and his children are dead.
Why didn't she do anything about it?
Because she was asleep upstairs or something.
Well, that feels like her fault.
It's also kind of like it's his fault for, leaving the fire unattended, but it's also kind of her fault because she wouldn't allow the central air to be turned on, even though their house had it, Yeah. But anyway, so ever since that, he goes, right after that happens, he goes to the police station. And they're like, listen, he was expected to go to jail.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to go to jail. And he wanted to go to jail. He thought his life was over. He killed his kids. And then the cops are like, well, it was just an accident, so, we're not going to, there's nothing we're going to do. And he's like, really? And they're like, yeah. So he goes out in the lobby, steals the police officer's gun, and tries to kill himself.
Oh, I've seen that scene.
Yeah. That one's in a lot of, e-boy sad shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where that scene's from. And then, the rest of the movie kind of takes off, but his brother gets diagnosed with cancer later on, after all this has happened, and he has to take care of his nephew. His nephew's old enough, I think he's in high school. He's old enough to have a girlfriend and have sex and all that shit, Because that's what he's primarily doing the whole film, is hey, my uncle's watching me now because my dad's dead. So he's gonna he'll let us stay over and I can just sleep with you. The kid's sleeping with practically half the town. He has 3 girlfriends.
Right on.
Which whatever. But the kid, he's now the legal guardian of the kid, and the drama is that the kid wants to stay in Manchester, and he can literally not live with himself because of what he did, and he's always lived elsewhere, alone by himself. And his ex-wife still lives in Manchester by the Sea.
Well, if he's a legal guardian, I'd say, fuck it. Sorry.
Well, he keeps trying to pawn it off on his brother's lifelong friend, but they have 4 or 5 kids of their own, and they're barely getting by. So, like, that's where all the drama comes from. The kid wants to fucking stay.
Well, yeah, I was saying if I was a little guardian and my nephew wanted to stay and I didn't, I'd be like, well, guess.
Yeah, but
guess
the
who
kid's
wears the pants in this relationship, Bucko.
The kid's 16.
Pack your bags, dummy.
The reason why it's like understandable why he doesn't want to leave is because the kid's 16. He's about to graduate high school, and he's about to be an adult in his own rights when he turns 18 anyway. So he won't need a guardian. So like that's
Well,
all.
guess what, little Manchester Junior, you can move right on back when you're 18.
Well, that's
I'm getting the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, that's where it all fucking stems from, is because the kid's like, oh. And in the ending, the fucking friend ends up adopting him, and then Uncle just comes down every other weekend or something like that to like keep an eye on him. But that's it. I'm glad that story lasted that whole fight, because goddamn was it annoying. I appreciate your Blade Runner one more than Manchester by the Sea, but
I don't usually go for like really emotional movies like that.
I watched it in the sense I thought I was going to be sad when I left it, but like, and it is sad. The guy hates his life, but it's understandable.
I would say Blade Runner 2047 is kind of sad. I think
It's horribly sad.
movie. But I did appreciate that the story was not predictable. I didn't know. It went in a very different direction than I
Blade Runner?
originally thought.
Oh, yeah.
I was very.
And that's also where that gun comes from.
Yeah.
That gun's in New Vegas. Did you know that?
That gun is in every Fallout game, I think, except the newest one.
Yeah, because the new one fucking sucks.
It was in the original.
We're talking about 76 or 4.
4.
Okay.
I guess 76 counts technically, but I don't really think of it.
I don't think of it either.
That was my.
I'm sorry, the more I look at this portrait, the more I just think of fucking the Penguin. And Danny DeVito's Penguin.
You know what? I don't think there has been representation of the Penguin that I have really liked, except the Arkham games.
I was literally about to bring up the Arkham games. It's like, that's my favorite iteration of
I guess I did
Plot.
like him.
Is he smoking a pipe? Oh, what the fuck? There was something in his mouth a minute ago. Sorry.
I did like what's that Irish actor?
You'll have to be more specific.
The one that played him in the newest Batman movie.
He's not Irish. He's English.
He's Irish.
No, actually,
He's definitely.
you're right.
Irish.
He is. What the fuck is his name? There's a spin-off series about him, actually. His Penguin.
I thought he.
God damn it! What the fuck's his name?
He was surprisingly good as the Penguin.
Yeah, but the thing about his performance was I watched him put makeup on, and the amount of time and effort and hours that it took to make him look ugly, when you could have just hired an ugly man.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I thought was interesting, just in general.
Because he's an attractive, handsome guy, so...
Like, if I didn't know that was him, I would never...
I didn't even know, like, until I saw the name, and I can't even think of his name now. God damn it, what the fuck is his name? It's not Russell Crowe. Why is Russell Crowe in my brain?
Russell Crowe's a fantastic actor.
I love him. I love him now that he's fat. I mean, he did great work before he was fat, but...
He was really good in,
You're going to say Nice Guys, aren't you?
Yes. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, that's right.
He was also really good. What else did I see him in recently? Master and Commander. Have you ever seen that?
Master and Commander.
That is a phenomenal film. It's such a good film that I bought the entire book series it's based off of, and it has in fact become possibly my favorite book series I've ever read.
Even more than Game of Thrones?
I didn't like Game of Thrones that much.
Oh, I thought you loved Game of Thrones.
No.
Well, color me stupid.
I mean, it was okay. I think that George R.R. Martin is a bit of a gross guy, though.
He has lots of sex. I know that much about him. But that's about all I know about him.
I just think he's kind of gross. He's just a big, fat, gross guy that is obsessed with sex. And that's weird. I don't like it. He does wear a phenomenal hat, though. That's my hot
The
take.
things you ping off of people always
That's
make me
my hot
laugh.
take about George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin. Decent author, Asshole for sex. Great hat.
Greasy sex weirdo.
Greasy sex weirdo. Oh shit, here we go. We're going back to the hotel
Back
for
to
the
fucking
fucking 15th goddamn time.
It was in the movie, so it's gotta be in the game a lot.
We need a coroner. Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
Really?
No kidding.
It's just a hobby now.
What?
Oh, you got it.
Closed until further notice.
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. Peacock. Entrance into this establishment.
Oh, look, the damage on the street's still there. I like that detail. I feel like that's something that would very easily get overlooked.
What now?
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't think about it.
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us. We're bonded contractors for the city.
Especially the Ghostbuster.
Thank you, Ramus. You may now enter the building.
We'll melt our way in.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Opens door.
Good thinking.
Did he actually just open the door?
He did, yeah.
And he did it off camera so they didn't have to animate the door? These are smart people, Nathan. They're some smart motherfuckers.
No. Disappointing is the Jets losing in the last 2 minutes. Not being covered in slime by phantom ghouls out the killers doesn't exactly make me reach for a hank. Why they shut down? You guys didn't bang the place up that bad last time you were here.
Weren't you with us?
No, he didn't show up until Stay Puft did.
Furniture broken.
Yeah, but I thought we'd been to the Sedgwick fucking 2 times now.
Been to the Sedgwick once.
Oh, why do I think that...
My point being that there's more to worry about here than
Maybe I thought the library basement was the Sedgwick. I don't know why.
If we don't shut down Shandor's Mandala soon, most of
I'm not absorbing fucking any of this.
Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror for centuries.
Shandor's opening weird portals in different areas, and it's making a Mandela, and they have to stop.
What's a Mandela, Nathan? Is that a man?
Some kind of weird shape thing. And there's also a man that has that name. He's dead.
Wait, I don't think
Whoa.
that's correct. They may only be residual harms.
I think Ray's right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes.
Oh, hey, look,
Ghosts
blue.
of Ghosts.
Oh, is he leading me to it?
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday.
No.
Oh, man, it would have been cool, though.
I'm getting us
Oh,
home
it's a
now.
pair of pants.
It's a pair of pants that are standing up!
The 12th floor.
Possessed bell-bottom jeans.
Circa 1970, rumored to have first been haunted during a seance on the Merry Pranksters tour bus, these jeans have long been a staple of the psychedelic supernatural underground. Spotted backstage at Woodstock, caught on grainy 16mm film in the candlelit background of a Haight-Ashbury love-in, photographed riding behind a member of a notorious biker gang fleeing Altamont. The Walking Pants have been around whenever weirdness or tragedy strikes the hipster scene. The Walking Pants are the hippie equivalent to the Girl on the Road ghost story. Prior to their resurfacing this year, they haven't been seen since 1981.
What the fuck? See, those are fun ones, too.
Yeah, that was good.
And also, wouldn't you want to get into those pants? I
They
would.
were shapely, for sure.
They filled out. I don't know, that brought me back to the fucking first episode of Jimmy Neutron. The Attack of the Pants.
Was that the first? I thought that was the movie.
No, the movie was, the parents get abducted and they have to go and fight the giant chicken egg thing.
But the
Oh,
last time
I mean,
And they all make rocket ships out of the amusement park attractions.
Yeah, that's right.
That show was a long time ago.
And then in the first episode of the show, which was after the movie, that was about how Jimmy couldn't keep his pants up, and instead of using a belt, he just animated his pants to be up.
I thought there... What? Was there not a second movie that involved, like, a lot of pairs of pants, like, coming to life or something? I could have sworn that
It could have been a
was
callback, but
Yeah, I feel like there was something like that.
I don't even know if there was a second Jimmy Neutron movie.
I don't know either. I don't remember Jimmy Neutron all that well.
Monsters.
Bro, is there another bar mitzvah here today? I want to ruin it.
Are you alone in here?
That sounded racist. I didn't mean for it to.
Monsters everywhere. That sounds like I'm alone.
Noah is confirmed to be an anti-Semite.
No, only for one person.
I think so.
Get that?
Social commentary about the current situation I find myself in.
they can't hurt you.
He's blocked me on everything. That's all I'll say. Anyway, what was the point of finding the manager? I love how my pack is now all glowy. Oh, I thought the game crashed. I literally thought the game crashed.
We're about to see a spooky ghost.
God damn, baby. Oh, she's a Black Widow. Get
You
it?
shit with that ass?
It's weird hearing you say that. I've heard that line so many times. You think the knife was...
That is like the worst line I've ever heard in my life. That's like the most...
Damn, baby, you shit with that ass?
It's like the most sickening thing I could ever imagine anybody saying.
I think it's like a... You don't use that just for penetration.
No, I understand. I understand what it means. I'm saying that is vile. What a vile, awful thing to say to a
That's
person.
right, Nathan. Girls poop too.
I don't care about that. I'm saying, why would you ever say that to a person? I mean, I really...
Because it turns heads, and
you,
it would turn someone's head just enough
you
to get them to
wouldn't
notice
ever
you.
say that to somebody. No,
I've said that to people. What do you mean?
no, unironically?
Oh.
No, you have not.
Maybe not.
You would never
unironically.
unironically use that as a line to try and attract a lady.
I heard one time at a mission camp of all fucking places, a guy walk up to two girls, and he slapped his hands together and rubbed them. And was like, "Damn, you two look like the trash. I'd love to take you out." And I was like, "You are fucking stupid and vile, sir." But that's not nearly as bad as
You
damn
know
baby shit
what?
with that
At
ass.
least it's not like grossly sexually explicit. Like, that's just cheesy and like vaguely insulting.
More insulting, but yeah. And cheesy like mold cheese. Oh shit, what the fuck are these?
Appears to be a skeleton.
They're webbed fiends. What does that mean?
They're made of webs because that lady's a Black Widow. The joke.
What are they weak to? Shock blast? Okay. That's all I need to know. Thank you.
You might look at upgrades again because you got a new gun.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of money yet, do I?
32,000.
Jesus, I remember the beginning of this not having a lot of money, like, at all. Oh, there's 4 new upgrades. Pulse enhancer.
You probably afford almost all of them.
Penetrator. Definitely need that one.
Penetrator.
Now who's being sexually explicit? Ha 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 ha. What was the other really
difference is that
bad?
There's not a lady that I'm trying to woo here that I'm saying it to.
Nathan, do you need a lady to woo to be uncomfortably sexual?
On the contrary, I would not
What
be
the
uncomfortably sexual with a young lady that I was trying to woo. I think that would be not great.
Man, I really hope you're not as awkward as this when you're with her. Fuck.
That's not awkward.
You wandering through that sentence was funny
That's
to me.
not awkward. It's, I just don't think that that's the way to be. I think a gentleman should be gentlemanly.
Nathan, that I agree with you wholeheartedly, but that outlook on life is drastically missing these days.
Well, that's probably not great. And
No.
also why I'm single, because it's probably not...
It's not desired anymore either.
I don't care, though. I'm just not ever going to say, damn girl, you shit with that ass to a lady. I'm just not going to. That man is dead. You murdered him.
He was dead before I got to him. Now I'm gonna shit on his face. I don't know, Nathan. Hookup culture, that's all I'll tell you.
I'm not into it. Not my scene. You gotta move that bad boy.
I
You
sure
gotta
fucking
pick
do,
it
don't
up.
I do that every fucking time.
Don't think we're alone.
You gotta shoot it and then grab it.
You're right, thank you. Get away from get away, sir.
It's a toaster! It's a microwave! You already got the toaster.
It's a cruel oven. What?
The origins of this evil cooking device are unclear. What is known, however, is that demons and devils apparently love a home-cooked meal.
Boo! That one sucked.
Listen,
Most of them have been tasteful.
you can't win them all.
That's not true. I can and will win them all. If I ever make a ghost game, every single one of the artifacts you can find will be hilarious.
Do all this when you were chasing Slimer?
Well, hilarity is subjective anyway.
Not when I'm delivering it.
When you see
Damn, baby, you shit with that ass.
The very
Generator room. I'm assuming I need to go this way. since it's an interactable. What was the other really bad? I was trying to think of the other really bad pickup line I saw.
Look around for a
Or I guess heard. I can't see words, can I?
Probably like
What the fuck
Oh, you
was
can in
it?
a very literal sense. You read it somewhere.
what did I say?
There's a lot of water.
That was a lot of kick for not a lot of sound.
Activate the generator.
It's true,
You
it
mean to
was.
say he could be electrocuted after the power?
What the fuck was the other really bad one?
I'd recommend not stepping in that water.
That sounds like an excellent recommendation.
Looks like that power cable is causing trouble.
Get it out of the water then.
Where? I can't see anything.
We're trapped down here like rats until that cable's out of the water.
How about some slime tethering?
Slime tethering.
Oh yeah! I forgot that was something I can do.
I don't even know
Where's
what
the
you're-
end of
Oh,
it?
it's the light bulb.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
You gotta run, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, but it was just made, so it's like I have time to kick this, you know, like a badass.
Never mind. Let's get back to the lobby.
Why didn't any of you do that? Fuck y'all.
Well, they were behind the
Experimental
table
prototype
like this.
technician is really just I get to be the first one to die.
Yeah, but this is just for help.
They even said that, basically.
Cook Ghost. What does he cook?
You got a nice mustache.
I didn't even notice it.
To avoid a scathing review, the famous French chef DeForest poisoned a food critic's dessert. What am I? Freaking stupid. Dessert course. Unfortunately, he did a poor job of hiding the poison, and the next night it accidentally found its way into his staff's dinner. What? Causing them all horrible and painful deaths. When
Did he put the whole
state-of-the-art
vial in?
Kitchen, well, how did they get it in their food anyway?
I don't know.
When the state-of-the-art kitchen equipment was bought and imported to NY by the Sedgwick Hotel, the ghost of the chef and his now post-mortal staff, unfortunately, came with it.
You know what I don't get? New York is 2 syllables, and you said NY, so you did nothing to shorten that.
Well, it was written as NY.
Yeah, but New York, baby. Nothing's better.
New York!
Holy fuck, who the fuck are you?
Well, that's the chef from Ratatouille.
Ratatouille? Anyone can cook? Oh, there's a portal there. Man, these fights are getting more complicated with their moving
Gun
parts.
and Ray are both down.
Hey, that's fine. Oh, God!
Now you're down.
No, I'm not. Winston knew exactly where I was going to die and took
That was
measures.
Chef DeForest. You better help somebody out.
Yeah, I noticed. I don't know where they are, though.
Winston's over here.
Yeah. Get your stupid ass up!
I'm on it.
Oh, there. Okay, I see the other one. I see them!
That was
Oh, God!
That was Ghost of DeForest, if you want to read about him.
I will after I'm done dying, Nathan.
Falling over.
Oh, I fell over!
Boy, he's a handsome devil.
I don't think so. He looks kind of like the fucker from The Park, actually, which is a horror game.
Chef DeForest was a talented chef on the verge of becoming world famous. The night the restaurant critic came to his restaurant, however, things went poorly. In order to avoid a bad review, the intensely paranoid chef poisoned the critic's dessert course. I freaking did it again! What's wrong with me? No, wait, I didn't. I said it right, didn't I? Did I say desert or dessert? Fuck it.
I think you just
He
say
is-
it so weirdly.
He hid the poison poorly, though. And it accidentally found its way into the staff dinner the following evening. The entire staff, including Chef DeForest himself, died horrible and painful deaths. Like the rest of his staff, Chef DeForest was imported to NYC and the Sedgwick Hotel with his kitchen equipment.
The scariest thing that's ever happened in this series is what you
I
did to that
can't
sentence.
freaking say dessert or desert.
It's weird how close you make those words sound anyway.
How do you say it?
Desert?
How do you say dessert?
Dessert?
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, but the
Exactly
way you
what I
say
said.
desert is so
Desert.
fucking... Oh, God. If I could get rid of the pots and pans, we'd be doing a hell of a lot better. Oh, God. I got hit with the trash. I got hit with my channel, Nathan.
Ho!
Oh, self-burn
You
was
got hit
around.
with my personality.
Oh, shit! It's not funny when you do it, Nathan. You're too confident of a person.
I am a god among men.
Yeah. I'm almost certain that someone in your life sees you like that.
Not even almost certain, just kind of just is a certainty.
Flirting with total plutonic reversal. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm in the fucking friend zone, Egon?
It means that you were crossing the stream.
Yeah, I know what it means, but I was trying to make a joke out of it, Nathan. You fuck.
I'm sorry.
Fucking can't say desert right.
Okay, now you're just bullying.
Don't bully me, I'll come. Have you seen those ones? Can I get you a t- Will you wear that in public? And we can make a video if I get you that shirt.
If you... I've told people before, I'll wear anything people give me. I don't give a shit.
I almost did that whenever everyone was here for my wedding. I almost made everybody make each other shirts that we could all wear. I thought it'd be funny, but no one wanted to go along with it. I think you were adamant about doing it, but no one. I couldn't get anyone else to do it.
I think it was me. I think we talked about that because I was telling you about how I did a thing for Christmas with somebody where we got.
Yeah, but they backed out.
Yeah, they did, but I didn't. I was right there. So if I wanted, and there you go. You slam trapped him.
I slammed him against the wall, and then he happened to bounce back into the trap. But yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, I wanted to get them an ABDL shirt.
Which, for those of you who don't know...
go on not knowing. It's better that way.
Yeah, don't Google that. You don't want that a part of your search history. The FBI will definitely be on you.
And if not, you'll just feel bad and you should be bullied.
Which is what you shouldn't do, because you'll come. I don't know why that's a thing.
ABDL? I don't either.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Well,
It's all arbitrary.
What are you referring to?
The don't bully me, I'll come.
I think I think the intention is that you'll stop people from bullying you because they don't want you to come.
I feel like that would make more people, because then you have to change your shorts constantly. I feel like that's...
somebody come is gay, though, and bullies don't want to be
Yeah,
gay.
but if you had no, like, physical interaction with them, and then they did it, like, is it really your fault?
Well, I think it mostly applies to physical bullying. I don't think anybody's coming from, like, being told that they are, like, silly-looking goober.
You silly fucking goof. Oh, my shorts.
You charlatan. And then I just come buckets.
Actually, that is kind of how some girls like it when you call them names, Nathan.
You call them charlatans? Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, you charlatan, he
Hey,
says.
no wonder there's so many pots around here.
Because these fucking portals are showing up all over this goddamn map, but I don't know where any of them are. Do these track? No, they don't. And they hurt, too. Jesus Christ, get away from me, all of you.
Oh.
Did we all literally just fucking die? I was in the process of...
You look broke up about it.
Oh, wait, I don't want to quit. I want to reload. Damn it! Fucking shit-ass piss! Remember when you were like, oh yeah, this game's easy. I've never died in it ever. And then I took the controller? Because you were adamant that I had to play this one.
I think you should.
I am!
Have.
Can't you see? I don't know how much longer we have on it, but...
I don't either.
This one might run past Spooky Week, which would be interesting.
It might. But Ghostbusters is a year-round joy.
What makes you say that? Is it because of Bill Murray? Because I wholeheartedly
Watch
agree.
it at Halloween. You can watch it any time of year. I think the second one takes place during Christmas, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and it's not very good.
No. Yeah, I didn't even know anything about Vigon the Vigorian or whatever.
Vigo the Carpathian?
Yeah, there you go. That's the name. Vigo the Carpathian. He looks like King George III.
I don't know what King George III looks like.
It's just a relative royalty-looking, I got painted fuck, you know?
Yeah, I know the type.
You know the type?
I know the type.
Maybe, okay, I feel like there's less pots and pans this time for some reason. Well, maybe I lied. Why is this a boss fight? What do they have anything to do with the story?
Aim high.
Aim high, aim low.
Ah, he got me.
I feel like you need to kill DeForest.
I do, but like he keeps disappearing through walls, and it's hard to.
Gotta find some cover.
I thought if I killed these guys, the pots and pans would go away. That's why I've been trying to focus on them more. But shut up about the streams. Yeah, see, they keep venting. They're sus.
Never said
Shut
that
up
again.
about the sun. You motherfucker. Hang on, can I get the boson dart upgrade yet? I'm curious. Nope, definitely can't. Not enough moonies.
I feel like the yellow thing does more damage in general, but I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, but if like they're... That's what I thought about the, I'm slam dunking in it, probably because other people are on it.
I think you have to, it's not like once they're in the beam, you have to slam dunk them like like before the big cone comes.
Oh! Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of hard to... Oh, Jesus.
That's what makes it a slam dunk.
I feel like that's a little hard to pan out because where the trap is kind of hard to figure out sometimes.
It's got a little yellow light beam.
Yeah, but I don't know. Every single time I get a ghost close to it. Ow. Ow! At least I died in a corner.
Help us, Winston.
I'm like a cat. Cats die in corners.
Thank you, Winston.
Okay, I need to think about who this guy is real quick. What's his weakness, bro?
There's Gustav, or DeForest, or whatever.
Proton string. Yeah, these guys are just like normal dudes. That's what I don't get. Like, there's no damage upgrade for the red beam for the proton stream, but like,
You almost got our boy, though. There, you can grab him.
I'm trying. Fuck you, bro. Get in the fucking trap, fat ass. Oh my
I
god.
think that might be the end of the pans, though. Which is good news.
Jump out of the way, he says as he falls to the fucking ground.
Find some shelter.
Okay, yeah, the pots and pans are definitely gone now. Unless, of
Except
course,
for that one.
that one. And the ones that the cooks are. What is your weakness, sir? Is it fucking cumin? What's your favorite spice, Nathan?
Nutmeg.
Really?
I don't know.
I kind of didn't think you were going to even have an answer for that.
I don't even know what counts. Like,
What's something that England invaded a country for that you like? That would be a good generic thing to say.
everything that ever existed.
So you like everything?
England invaded every country for anything.
Well, the joke is that England invaded all these countries for spices and then eat bland shit.
It is ironic, isn't it?
It's quite ironic. They ruined, whole economies and trading systems just to get some of that spice. I don't know where he's dead at.
And you literally walked over his dead body.
Did I really?
And he's right there.
Oh my god. Sometimes I can't see that spark. This is why the bystander position is so important to me, because I can never fucking tell. Now where the hell... Okay, I see that. I see him this time. Get up. Okay, now hit me up. Alright, I'll go get you going up.
You can't stay on your feet for 2 seconds.
None of them can. Sometimes I feel like the cooks are harder than the boss.
You got him.
It didn't feel like it.
Egon, I wish you hadn't said that quite so sexually. That was weird, man.
There are so many lines that are delivered very
Oh,
sexually.
he got me. Please.
He slimed me. Oh god. Cross the streams! Kill him!
Total protonic reversal, no, you can. There you go, yeah.
Slammed. Yeah, that is very nice. You're right, I should have gotten that from the very beginning.
Told you.
But I think you convinced me to buy something else immediately. Like right after you said that. Do I have enough money for...
Close.
No.
Not quite.
I thought all those ghosts would have got me a lot of Mooney.
Close, but no cigar. You ever smoked a cigar?
No, I was offered one at a different wedding, not my own, and I declined because smoking is bad for me.
You know what?
I thought you were dead!
They're really good, actually.
Cigars?
Yeah.
For me?
Well, it depends on how you smoke them. That's not really what I was referring to. Although there is science to suggest that they are if you smoke them right. But mostly they taste good. Hey, you're blue. If you don't actually inhale the smoke, there is science to suggest that they have basically no health drawbacks, and in fact are healthy because they help to relieve stress.
Really?
Yeah, if you just draw it into your mouth and then blow it back out.
I wouldn't know how to smoke like that, though.
That's not hard.
Because I don't smoke.
I don't either, but I did. I got a cigar when Eric, my brother, had a baby.
Ah.
How do you get in there to that?
Like this. Never mind.
I think you have to walk around maybe.
But there's caustic slime on that side. Oh, you're right. You're right. I should have thought about the physical rules of reality.
It's a little fan.
What the fuck? The Swiss death clock?
In 1821, the infamous Swiss death clock was constructed by Herschel Glie, genius but demented watchmaker. It is intended to show the exact time of death of anyone that comes near it. Placed in the firehouse in close proximity to so many pest-like entities, the clock's hand spins out of control. Peter uses it as a desk fan. That's a pretty good one.
See, if we could utilize curses like that and just make it into something, that's funny. Peter's Bill Murray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he
Think
fucking
fun.
uses it. Of course he uses it as that. Now what are we doing? Are we all waiting for me to do something?
I think I'm
I heard
ready
the
for
ding.
the elevator.
I heard the ding.
Well, let's see what's on the 12th floor.
Guys, I found a fucking death clock. It's kind of like the DEF CON thing, but oh no, is it just me and you going, we're gonna fucking die.
Minigun, baby.
We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die. And it'll be your
Minigun
fault.
spank my ass.
You going Spunkman more like it.
I mean, why do we keep seeing...
I don't like seeing the pack on other people and seeing that the goo canister looks like it's just zip tied on there.
Ghosts or waiting
Well,
passengers
look.
are going into the system here and trapped.
Budgets are tight to be Ghostbusters.
Budgets are tight, dude.
Next node or station.
Just like the jumpsuits.
Final terminus. At each successive
Yeah, the jumpsuits are fun. Like I said, it'd be real easy to cosplay these guys. It'd be the backpack.
Yeah.
That's where you turn your heads. I'd love to make like a Poltergust 3000.
these nodes or bus stations.
I feel like it's harder though to cosplay as Luigi because he doesn't look like a real person.
Just be a tall Italian with a mustache.
Well, yeah, but like,
You could buy
if
the
you-
mustache.
if you want to, you know. But like, if you wanted to really look like Luigi, it's basically impossible.
I mean, oh hey look. Is she killing ghosts?
She is a ghost, and her ghost and her ghost husbands or whatever.
No, I mean like, can she kill ghosts?
Well, no, I think that's just like a
An after image?
yeah.
A mirage? A memory?
At a close contact.
A close encounter of the third kind.
Is that an Alfred Hitchcock joke?
Did he make that movie?
Or was that a Steven Spielberg movie?
You know what? I don't know who made that movie. I know I don't like it very much.
You not like a movie? Please.
I like a lot of movies, thank you.
I know, but you have
I
strong
also
opinions.
don't like a lot of movies, to be fair, but
Hang on, where is it? Can I open these doors? Maybe it's... Okay, it's probably just...
I don't think it's... I think it was back in that hallway somewhere.
Well, it feels like it's like right in this room.
I think you can open one of the doors, if I remember correctly, and I probably don't. Oh, there we go.
This random door in this random hallway can be kicked open. Dude, is it a toilet?
I think it is a toilet.
Does it sound like Slimer? What the fuck?
Gross, spooky toilet.
Yeah, we took it up. We even took the plumbing with it, dude. There's no hole.
Well, that's just how good we are.
Phantom
Circa
flush
1906, presented to His Majesty Edward the Seventh as a diplomatic gift from the Moroccan ambassador. This stunning specimen of engineering and craftsmanship has been a harbinger of disaster and death since its initial casting. Unbeknownst to the ambassador, a Turkish drowning demon was bound to the magnificent throne as a fiendish assassination ploy. An insolent under-butler became the seat's first British victim. When said servant tried to use it before Edward had a chance, the under-butler was dragged to his horrible, watery doom, and the toilet was quickly removed from the royal palace and thrown in the rubbish. It has since passed through many hands and households, spawning terror and tragedy in each. Even in this day and age, it is difficult to imagine such a work of beauty is so incredibly deadly.
Okay, first off, a work of beauty, a toilet. Really?
Gross, anyway.
That's an interesting one, though. Not quite funny, but good. That was a good one. There's only been like 3 that have missed for me.
Yeah, for the most part, they're pretty good at it.
It's a toilet that drowns its victims.
This way, quick.
Yeah, I gathered that. Could you open the door?
Oh, big
Oh, no! Nathan, I don't like big spiders.
You're fine.
If I have to fucking fight a spider, I'm gonna be angry at you.
You have to fight a spider.
I'm gonna be angry at you.
Come on.
I didn't know that you were scared of spiders.
I'm not scared of... I don't have arachnophobia. I dislike really big spiders.
Look, it's all spooky.
So, if I... Like these are fine. They're big, and in real life they'd scare me. But, like, normal... Like, if I saw a daddy longlings in the corner, I'm fine. You know?
Yeah.
But if there was something like a frostbite spider from Skyrim in real life, like, coming at me, I'd fucking be afraid for my life.
Anybody... I mean...
I'm just saying, like, that's where my fear of spiders comes from, is the big shits.
That's not really, like, unreasonable. I mean, the thing is, for me, is that, like, I know that kind of thing doesn't exist, so it's never really bothered me. But, like, yeah, if it did, it would be not great.
Like, I'm not even so sure that I really enjoy tarantulas.
I don't mind. Like, the same logic could be applied to, like, you know, lizards don't scare me. I wouldn't want
Lizards
to
don't scare
put
me.
my head in the mouth of a crocodile.
You don't want to put your head in the mouth of a Komodo dragon?
But, you know, I'm not, if I see a lizard, I'm going to be like, oh, a lizard. Actually, I really like lizards, so I would probably try and pick it up and fail, because lizards are fast as hell.
The only time I've ever seen lizards is, like, when I'm in Florida. Or if someone has, like, a random pet.
Where the node is focused. We could use some help. Ray, are you there?
Yeah, occasionally go on little trips to where places where
Looks like
there's
it's up
lizards.
to us.
I went to the Virgin Islands and they were freaking iguanas. You couldn't hardly walk without stepping on one. There were so many. You're blue.
Yeah, thank you. It's gonna be a cursed egg sack. Don't iguanas bite?
See what's here.
Probably, but there sure were a lot of them. It's a beard!
What?
The unruly beard of V. Balescu. In 1933, Russian demonologist Vladimir Balescu, well, I'm probably butchering that, but whatever, performed exorcisms throughout central Russia in the 20s and early 30s. He never noticed that one of the very minor subdemons he cast out had escaped into his beard, a massive and wild nest that stirred envy in most men. Upon his death, the possessed beard left Balescu's face and stowed aboard a freighter to the Americas. A beard has a tendency to affix itself to the chins of unknown victims while they speak, to mock them, but rarely does any real harm.
It's a prank beard, bro. Not a real beard. Get out of my way. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Okay, it's not this door. All that to know that. Okay, get the fucking nutsacks out of here.
The Nutsacks.
That sounds like a good name for a band, right?
Not particularly.
Why not? The Nutsacks? Our big stage stunt will be like someone comes and uppercuts our sacks.
I don't want that. I don't want to be in that band.
But, like, it's funny, and it would be great. Don't you think?
Sure, you like got testicular cancer or something.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find a guy who has no feeling down there, and we're gonna use his nutsack as a speed bag, and that'll be our big stage bit.
Just get a eunuch.
No, because a eunuch takes the ball sack too.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you punch a eunuch, like, nobody's gonna know he doesn't have a ball sack unless you...
No! How are they gonna know you're speed bagging his cock, Nathan, unless you fucking have his pants down? It's a hard rock band, man.
Oh,
They're used to some nudity.
I wouldn't want to be in that band anyway.
Why not? You wouldn't want to be the guy speed bagging it?
I don't want... No, I don't want...
You don't want to speed
no,
bag
I
some
don't
guy's
want the guy's
nutsack?
nuts. No, I don't want to be in a hard rock band. I'd be in, like a polka
tuba
band.
quartet.
A brass quartet. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ooh, wait, I got a ping. I heard it that time.
I don't know that it was blue, though.
That didn't work. Let's try this. That didn't work. Let's try this.
I feel like it's gonna be the slime.
That didn't work. Let's try this. The last few times the slime hasn't worked. Oh, fuck you. Ooh, sexy. I like how you've already whited the place up for me.
And she's hung some dead people for you, too.
Yeah, but they're everywhere. That's just in case she gets hungry when she's here. Or when she's down the hallway, or...
I don't like the look of this, says Egon. Well, no shit, Egon. It looks like a big, horrible nightmare, and there's a smoke machine in here somewhere.
Well, he's more afraid of the female contact than the ghost.
Amen, brother.
I always find it funny that Nathan is so inexperienced in the ways of, like, courting a woman that anytime anything remotely flirtatious happens to him, he bounces it off me for like, just making sure.
I'm really bad at it.
You are quite bad at picking up hints.
I don't. Well, the thing, I can, like, pick up a hint decently, but then I'll like, nah, that's not real.
I'm thinking about it too much.
That's not real. I'm either reading into it too much or it was unintentional.
No. Yeah, you're starting to get better at it.
Well,
or at least you're asking me more questions about it.
It doesn't hurt if it's extremely overt, to be fair.
That's right, everybody. If you need to get Nathan's attention, you have to, like, show him a
literally
titty.
Just have to say it.
And
you know what? Just say the words. Don't play this bullshit, because I don't know.
Nathan literally needs you to show him your tits for him to be like, is this flirting?
No, that's not true. But what I do need is for you to just be like, yeah, here it is. I'm laying my cards out.
Here it is. Here's the titty.
If you're like, hey, I am holding cards, I'm going to be like, well, I don't know what cards you're playing. And say, here's the cards.
Are you trying to tell us you're terrible at poker?
Well, no, I'm saying that I'm terrible at interacting with humans on a basic, fundamental level.
Then what do you call us?
Not good at communicating with me, with you. Case in point, what I just said.
I think that was just an unrefined thought. Where is this bitch?
Every thought I have is unrefined.
Unrefined? Dude, you need to start putting it up against diamonds or whatever the fuck Dan Aykroyd does.
I need to triple distill them through Herkimer diamonds.
There is quite a lack of shit-talking Dan Aykroyd in this fucking session.
I like Dan Aykroyd. He's just crazy. And that's fine. You know, it's fine to be crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a round room and told me to find the corner. They called me nuts. Nuts? I hate nuts. Peanuts, walnuts, almonds. It drove me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
I'm crazy.
Where the fuck am I going?
Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue.
Where is this bitch, and why is this fight, like, find me?
I knew that you loved me as long as you wanted. Where is she?
Why are you singing a song about love while I'm trying to find the bitch who kills people that she fucks?
Because this song is titled Crazy. I'm crazy for crying, crazy for
I thought
crying,
that lamp was her.
and I'm crazy for loving you. Where is she? Hey, bitch. I think she's in that big hole in the middle, maybe. She's there somewhere.
I can't even see down it.
Shoot that thing. Shoot, yeah. Shoot it with slime, maybe, or something.
Feel like you're being watched?
Me? Be watched? Please. Maybe there's another place I can
Can you
see.
scan? Or, like, hit the scan button?
No, I think I can do this.
You really can't.
He really just reached over and touched the button for me after I told him no.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. It was an excuse to hold your hand for just the briefest of moments. There she is.
Why am I using slime?
It's the daughter of Izalith or whatever.
Who?
From Dark Souls.
Oh, I thought you were making a Lord of the Rings joke.
The spider woman.
Spider Witch, Proton Stream. Hey look, another fucking Proton Stream bitch. Anonymous woman, authorities never discovered her identity, spent several years in the 20s living in Cedric Hotel. There for purposes only known to herself and for her master, Ivo Shandor. Ivo? What, Ivo? She lured men into their rooms and murdered them, though it's uncertain if they were killed before or after they were hung and drained from the ceiling from the blood. As a reward for her efforts as a member of their inner circle after her death, Shandor used his substantial powers to elevate her, creating the Spider Witch. Now a terrifying spider-human fusion. She and her insect-like minions protect Shandor's interest in the strange, twisted plane that exists.
I feel like they were killed during the draining of all of their blood, to be honest. I don't
No,
think
she
that's
probably
really
murdered
ever
them and then
before or
drained their
after,
blood like she's making meat patties. That's right, bitch. I boson darted your ass and then you became dust! I missed that one. Oh god, that hurt. Why is this a two-person fight, by the way? Her ass must be her vulnerable spot.
So it is with all women.
You think so?
Probably not.
Some people, it's their chest. I don't understand masochism, or being a masochist. Whatever the fuck that word is.
That's the word.
No, but like, masochism, I don't know if that's the word is what I meant.
That is the word.
I don't get it, I don't enjoy it. I don't know why slapping someone's tits makes them get turned on. Or like roundhouse kicking them in the face.
Well, I don't know that it ever goes that far.
Oh, you are wrong.
I probably am. But don't let it power up.
But where is she?
You gotta find her. You can watch it on your belt, I think, too. I think she's in the middle again. Or somewhere over this way.
Where is she
Right above your
feeding?
head. She was literally right above you. No, she...
That was the lamp. I did the same thing earlier.
Run!
Run! Oh shit.
She knocked you over.
Maybe I should have listened. Oh man, now she's all juiced up again. Oh shit.
Good dodge, though.
Oh yeah,
Not as good.
I got too antsy on that one. Don't eat me!
You got too spidery.
Aha! Aha! So what, she gets to heal now? This is bullshit. I see you coming from a mile away, bitch. We're in two fucking corners. Well, let me guess. This side? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me guess. This side? Oh, wow. Ego, get the fuck away from her. No! Your tits don't reserve... Oh, God. You say your tits don't resolve the rest of your body. Don't fucking do it. You know, if there ever was an ass man, I think you'd want a spider girl.
Don't let it recharge.
I
Don't you think
so?
You want to go back to the slime girl discussion, where you're afraid of transparency?
That's not what that means.
Drill it.
Drill it? With what? My cock?
Yeah, baby. I don't know if you've seen her. She's hot.
No, she's not. I mean, I'm not into that, but I could. I wouldn't respect you, but I'd understand if you were an ass guy and you thought a spider girl would be your favorite monster girl or whatever.
Now where?
Do you have a favorite monster girl?
I think we've had this discussion.
We have. That's why I'm bringing it back up, because you didn't tell me last
I
time.
don't know what that is.
You know, like a slime girl, or a fox girl, or a cat girl, or a goblin, or an orc,
What?
or a...
What?
Do you want to fuck a fantasy creature?
No, I like regular women.
Yeah, but what if the regular woman was crossed with another thing?
I would find that deeply disturbing.
Oh, so you're racist.
What?
Why is Egon all the fucking way down the road trying to shoot
Can you
this
imagine
bitch?
how actually terrifying it would be for like a regular woman to have cat ears? Like the implications of that. That would be a nightmare. That person would be a nightmare.
Would she really, though?
You wouldn't want to have sex with that. You'd be like, okay, well, I'm horrified by your existence. You are deeply, there has to be some serious genetic issues.
I think you are going to be shockingly mistaken whenever cat girls are finally made.
No, I fully believe there's going to be sick, disgusting people that are into it. I'm just saying... I'm just saying that, like, on a personal level, I think that is horrifying.
I mean, I think you're you've got a good foundation of thought, but the fact of the matter is Elon Musk is making cat girls apparently, so
Yeah,
this is a
shouldn't
real
do
thing.
That is mad science bullshit. Don't be doing that, Elon Musk.
But he's already doing it.
No,
He's like halfway
stop.
done.
Somebody kill him.
Elon Musk, you think that's
Somebody
stopping?
kill him. Kill that guy.
You know what's funny about
Put
spiders?
himself in a big robot like Samuel Hayden from Doom.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
My favorite thing about spiders is that their legs operate off of blood pressure. So they're each one of their legs is a giant boner. And that's why when they die, their legs do that because their blood pressure fucks and they... Yeah.
You know what?
Come in, you there?
All of these billionaires are boring. Okay, Elon Musk, I guess, is the
I don't know,
closest.
Bezos is kind of entertaining.
Elon Musk is like the closest to being interesting. No, Bezos is boring as shit.
He went to space.
That's the most boring thing ever.
Space isn't boring.
Space? No. Find a way to download your brain and become a 12-foot tall robot. Be Samuel Hayden. That's way cooler. How much cooler would Jeff Bezos be if he was an immortal 9-foot tall robot with a synthesized really deep voice instead of just a bald Lex Luthor looking motherfucker?
Yeah, but you forgot what happened to Samuel Hayden.
Well,
He got used as a power source in the second game.
he also revealed himself to be like a demigod.
But is he really?
Yes. I mean, that was he was like an angel.
We should
or
play
whatever.
Doom.
I really like Doom. I like Doom and I like Doom Eternal. I thought Doom Eternal was probably the most fun first-person shooter I've ever played.
They did a lot to it.
I just really loved it. I thought it was an absolute blast.
Don't you guys love our show where we talk about other games while we're playing a game that we don't talk about? But we'll talk about this game later in other playthroughs.
Probably.
I love how half their backpack is just fucking zip ties, it looks like. Zip ties and
Zip ties are
the metal of man and zip ties have held this fucking team together.
Zip ties are phenomenal.
Alright, we need to fucking end this episode, man. It's going on too long.
That's all well and good. Someone explain to me
Hang
how
on, let's
an
wait till they're
entire
done
island
talking.
sinks.
The night the last Shandor died, there was a huge tidal surge, and the river...
I wonder how close we are to being done.
I feel like we're getting close. I feel like it's this level, then maybe one more, maybe two more.
Alright.
buckets in the middle of the river and
We might have to pull a portal too, where we leave for a little bit to eat and then come back.
Insert itself into ours, and the damage will be incalculable.
Get you more vodka, you know?
Yeah, I could use it. Get crunk, as they say, as the youths say.
Get cronkied.
Get inside.
That's a big hole.
Alright, everybody, we'll see you guys later.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
Seems like we've just begun.
When suddenly we're through.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
'Cause now it's time to go.
But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.
Very soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And tomorrow, just like today,
The moon
the bear and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play.
Bye now.
There's some things I need to do.
That was perfect.